Saturn is, without a doubt, one of the most mesmerizing planets in the solar system. But behind its majestic beauty lie terrifying mysteries that challenge science. Its enigmatic rings, colossal storms, and mysterious moons reveal secrets that seem straight out of a science fiction movie. Every discovery made so far only raises more questions, turning Saturn into a true cosmic puzzle. In this video, you will discover 10 dark mysteries that science still cannot explain. Get ready to dive into one of the most fascinating and frightening places in the universe. 1. The mystery of Saturn's rings' origin. It's impossible to look at Saturn and not be hypnotized by its rings. This magnificent structure, made of billions of ice and rock particles, stretches for hundreds of thousands of kilometers into space. Despite their grandeur, scientists still don't know exactly how these rings were formed. The big question remains: are they young and temporary, or as old as the solar system itself? Some studies suggest that the rings may be only 100 million years old, which is extremely recent in cosmic terms. That would mean they could disappear in the distant future, leaving Saturn bare. Other hypotheses claim they have been there since the planet's birth, over 4 billion years ago. This clash of theories intrigues astronomers and keeps the mystery alive. One of the most accepted explanations is that the rings were formed from the destruction of a moon or comet. Saturn's immense gravity could have shattered a celestial body that ventured too close. The resulting fragments would have spread and shaped the stunning structure we see today. Yet, evidence is still inconclusive. Recent analyses also show that the rings are raining particles down onto the planet. This suggests they are slowly disappearing, like a temporary spectacle. The idea that Saturn may radically change its appearance in just a few million years is both fascinating and unsettling. This enigma makes the rings not only beautiful, but also symbolic of Saturn's hidden mysteries. With every new discovery, more questions arise than answers. If they truly vanish one day, humanity will be the species that witnessed this rare and magnificent stage of Saturn's history, a cosmic spectacle on countdown. 2. The giant storms and the strange hexagon at the North Pole. If the rings are Saturn's most iconic feature, its storms are the most enigmatic. The planet is home to monstrous hurricanes that could swallow Earth whole. But nothing is more striking than the giant hexagon surrounding the North Pole. This perfectly shaped formation, spanning thousands of kilometers, seems to defy the very laws of nature. The hexagon was first discovered by the Voyager probes in the 1980s and later confirmed in detail by Cassini. What's most disturbing is that it's not a passing cloud, but a stable phenomenon that has lasted for centuries, perhaps millennia. Unlike anything seen on other planets, this structure continues to spin in a steady rhythm, showing no signs of disappearing. Scientists believe it may result from atmospheric current patterns. Still, there is no consensus on how such a precise hexagonal shape can remain intact for so long. On Earth, turbulent weather is chaotic, but on Saturn, chaos seems to organize itself into near-perfect geometry. Inside the hexagon lies a massive hurricane that also defies explanation. With devastating winds and colossal size, it reinforces Saturn's image as a planet of eternal fury. The source of energy fueling these storms remains a mystery, possibly linked to the planet's hidden core. The hexagon's mystery continues to fascinate and frighten at the same time. It feels like Saturn has a secret carved into its atmosphere, a cosmic symbol we still cannot decipher. Perhaps unlocking this polygonal riddle could hold the key to understanding not just Saturn, but unknown atmospheric dynamics across the universe. 3. Supersonic winds beyond any known limit. Saturn hosts some of the fastest and most extreme winds in the entire solar system. They can reach astonishing speeds of up to 1,800 km/h, something completely unimaginable on Earth. For comparison, the strongest hurricanes on Earth barely reach 300 km/h. These supersonic winds turn Saturn into a natural laboratory of colossal atmospheric forces. What intrigues scientists the most is how these winds remain stable on such a chaotic planet. On Earth, storms of this intensity would quickly dissipate. On Saturn, however, They seem to be part of an endless, almost eternal cycle. It's as if the planet were powered by an invisible engine that never runs out. These winds not only shape Saturn's atmosphere, but also influence its stunning appearance. They create colorful bands and patterns that stretch for thousands of kilometers. These atmospheric stripes weave into a chaotic, yet incredibly organized ballet. The result is a terrifying beauty that reveals the overwhelming force of cosmic nature. Despite technological advances, scientists still don't fully understand the source of so much energy. Some studies suggest Saturn's internal heat may play a crucial role. This heat radiating from the core would act as constant fuel for the winds. Yet, current climate models still can't explain all the details. This inability to fully understand Saturn's winds makes them even more fascinating. They remind us that, even with advanced science, the universe still holds unfathomable secrets. Perhaps by deciphering these winds, we may unlock not only Saturn's mysteries but also the climates of distant worlds. 4. Saturn's toxic and deadly atmosphere. While its beauty captivates, Saturn hides an atmosphere deadly to any known form of life. Composed mainly of hydrogen and helium, it also contains traces of methane and ammonia, making it utterly hostile. This chemical mix creates dense, toxic clouds layered in impenetrable thickness. It is a true ocean of lethal gas. Atmospheric pressure is another terrifying factor. The deeper one dives into Saturn's layers, the more crushing the pressure becomes, so intense that it would instantly destroy any spacecraft. Not even the strongest human technology could withstand such force. It's like exploring a gaseous ocean that grows more violent the deeper you go. Temperature extremes also make Saturn uninhabitable. At the upper atmosphere, the cold is bone-freezing, dropping to hundreds of degrees below zero. Yet, near the core, the heat reaches thousands of degrees. This contrast creates an unpredictable and impossible environment for survival. Saturn's atmosphere is also home to jaw-dropping electrical phenomena. Gigantic lightning bolts, hundreds of times stronger than Earth's, tear through its skies. These storms highlight Saturn's eternal fury. Each electric discharge is a terrifying display of raw cosmic energy. Given all this, the idea of a manned mission to Saturn is nearly unthinkable. Even unmanned probes struggle to survive in its hostile layers. What little we know comes from indirect observations and the bravery of spacecraft like Cassini. Yet, most of Saturn's atmosphere remains an unsolved mystery shrouded in gas and darkness. 5. The phenomenon of diamond rain. Among Saturn's most fascinating and frightening mysteries is the phenomenon known as diamond rain. Studies suggest that carbon in its atmosphere, under immense pressure, may transform into diamond crystals. These crystals accumulate and fall toward the planet's core, like a storm of shining death. A landscape as magnificent as it is hostile. The process begins with lightning-splitting methane molecules in the atmosphere. This breakdown releases pure carbon, which crystallizes into solid particles. As they sink deeper into Saturn's layers, the pressure and heat increase dramatically. At this point, carbon transforms into diamonds, creating a spectacle forever hidden from human eyes. The estimated volume of this cosmic rain is simply astonishing. Some scientists believe millions of tons of diamonds may fall each year on Saturn. This would make the planet a cosmic treasure chest, though utterly unreachable. No human technology could survive the extreme conditions needed to collect such riches. This phenomenon is not exclusive to Saturn. Research indicates that Jupiter and Neptune may also host diamond rain. Yet, on Saturn, the event is believed to be even more intense due to its unique characteristics. This shows that gas giants conceal unimaginable processes beyond anything we experience on Earth. The thought that Saturn could be filled with diamonds is both terrifying and captivating. The contrast between the brilliance of these gems and the brutality of their formation creates a paradox. The planet enchants with beauty while proving to be a hostile realm where even the most precious treasures become deadly traps. 6. The enigma of Saturn's nearly perfect magnetic field. Saturn has a magnetic field that deeply puzzles scientists. Unlike Earth and other planets, Saturn's field is almost perfectly aligned with its axis of rotation. This contradicts current models of planetary magnetism, as such symmetry should not remain stable over time. It's as if Saturn were defying the very laws of physics. Normally, a planet's magnetic field is generated by turbulent movements of liquid metals within its core. This dynamic creates irregularities and tilts. On Saturn, however, the field is so regular it appears perfect. This perfection raises suspicions that an unknown process is at work deep within the planet. This magnetic symmetry doesn't just affect Saturn, but also extends far into surrounding space. It shapes the movement of charged particles, forming radiation belts that stretch thousands of kilometers. These invisible structures are dangerous for spacecraft and act like cosmic shields of raw energy. The Cassini probe tried to solve this puzzle by measuring the planet's internal rotation. Yet, even these efforts produced confusing results, unable to deliver clear answers. Saturn continues to guard its secret, like a cosmic vault that refuses to be opened. Every explanation only generates more questions. The mystery of Saturn's perfect magnetic field reminds us how limited our understanding of the universe still is. Hidden within this symmetry may lie the key to new knowledge about gas giants. Until then, this enigma remains one of astronomy's greatest unsolved puzzles. 7. The low density that could make Saturn float. One of the strangest and most fascinating facts about Saturn is its extremely low density. It is the only planet in the solar system that, in theory, could float in a giant ocean of water. This happens because Saturn's overall density is actually lower than that of water itself, an unimaginable trait for such a colossal world. This unusual property is explained by its composition. Unlike Earth, which is made of rock and metal, Saturn is composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. This makes it a lightweight planet compared to its enormous size. Despite being more than 760 times larger than Earth, its mass is not as tightly packed as that of rocky planets. At first, the idea of Saturn floating may sound amusing, but it also highlights how bizarre the universe can be. Imagining a massive planet with glowing rings bobbing in a cosmic bathtub is surreal yet scientifically valid. Saturn turns scientific data into a vision that borders on science fiction. This low density also raises serious questions about planetary formation. How can such a huge planet remain stable while being so light? And for how long can this fragile balance last? These mysteries continue to intrigue astronomers and challenge traditional models of how planets are born. Saturn's ability to theoretically float is a reminder of its unique place in the solar system. It defies human logic while expanding our imagination of what worlds can be. If a planet of this scale can float, what other impossibilities might await us in the universe? 8. Titan, the moon with seas and potential for life. Among all of Saturn's moons, Titan is by far the most fascinating. Larger than Mercury, it has a dense atmosphere, something rare outside Earth. But what truly shocks scientists is that Titan has seas and lakes made of liquid methane and ethane. An alien landscape, familiar in appearance yet utterly hostile to us. These seas resemble Earth's early environment in eerie ways. Titan has rivers, rain, and even erosion shaping its surface, creating a methane-based version of Earth's water cycle. This similarity raises the possibility that exotic life could exist there. Life forms adapted to methane rather than water could thrive in ways we've never imagined. The Cassini spacecraft and the Huygens probe provided crucial insights into Titan. When Huygens landed, it sent back images of a frozen, otherworldly terrain. Yet most of Titan's surface remains uncharted. Beneath its icy crust, scientists believe there may be a vast underground ocean of salty water. That hidden ocean is what excites astrobiologists the most. If confirmed, Titan could be one of the most promising places to find life beyond Earth. Not necessarily life as we know it, but microorganisms evolved under extreme alien conditions. Such a discovery would revolutionize our understanding of biology. Titan, therefore, challenges our narrow definition of habitability. It reminds us that life may not require Earth-like conditions to exist. This strange alien moon could be one of the most terrifying yet hopeful candidates in our quest to find extraterrestrial life. 9. Enceladus and its mysterious water plumes. Enceladus is one of Saturn's most mysterious moons, and perhaps one of the most unsettling. Small in size but immense in secrets, it shocked the world when the Cassini spacecraft revealed massive water plumes erupting into space. These geysers burst through cracks in its icy surface, hinting at something far larger happening beneath the frozen crust. Scientists believe that beneath this icy shell lies a vast underground ocean. Such an ocean could harbor ideal conditions for microbial life. The discovery of organic molecules within the plumes strengthens this possibility. Suddenly, a seemingly insignificant moon became one of the most promising targets in astrobiology. The plumes are so powerful that they contribute to one of Saturn's faint outer rings. This demonstrates the incredible geologic activity within Enceladus, something unexpected for such a small world. The energy required to sustain this activity is still a mystery, though many believe it comes from tidal forces exerted by Saturn's gravity. Enceladus has since become a top candidate for future space missions. A probe could theoretically pass through the plumes and collect samples without landing on the surface. While exciting, this also raises concerns about contamination and the ethical risks of disturbing a potential alien ecosystem. Enceladus reminds us that even the smallest worlds can hold colossal secrets. Its hidden ocean, locked away beneath ice, may serve as a cradle for extraterrestrial life. This icy moon now stands at the center of humanity's greatest questions about life beyond Earth. 10. Secrets revealed and unrevealed by the Cassini and Voyager probes. Much of what we know about Saturn today comes from the Voyager and Cassini missions. Voyager in the 1980s was the first to reveal detailed images of the planet and its rings. Later, Cassini, launched in 1997, spent over a decade orbiting Saturn, delivering groundbreaking data that forever changed our view of the gas giant. Cassini revealed wonders such as the North Pole hexagon, Enceladus's plumes, and Titan's strange atmosphere. Each discovery was a shock, proving that Saturn was far more active and complex than once believed. Yet, with every answer came new, even deeper questions. Despite the wealth of data, Saturn still holds mysteries untouched by these missions. The riddle of its perfect magnetic field, the true origin of its rings, and the secrets of its deep interior remain unsolved. It is as if Saturn revealed only part of its face, keeping the rest hidden behind a cosmic veil. The end of Cassini's mission was just as dramatic. To prevent possible contamination of Titan or Enceladus, the spacecraft was plunged into Saturn's atmosphere, where it disintegrated. Even in its final moments, it transmitted priceless data, as if revealing secrets until its last breath. These missions remind us that our journey into space is still at its dawn. Saturn remains a guardian of enigmas that demand new missions and new technologies. And each time we approach answers, the planet seems to present even greater mysteries, securing its role as one of the universe's most haunting cosmic puzzles. Saturn is not just a planet, it is a cosmic enigma, a place where beauty and terror coexist in perfect harmony. Its rings, storms, moons, and hidden secrets remind us of how little we truly understand about the universe. Every discovery only deepens the mystery, fueling both wonder and fear. Perhaps Saturn's greatest lesson is that the cosmos is far stranger than we can imagine, and in uncovering its secrets, we may also uncover the unknown future of our own world.